Why China's Three Gorges Dam will collapse. This colossal project, initiated in 1994, aimed to harness the immense power of the Yangtze River while fueling economic growth and mitigating floods. Stretching over 2.3 kilometers and towering at 181 meters, this concrete and steel behemoth boasts a staggering capacity of 22,500 megawatts. Today, we will embark on an expedition to uncover the controversies, risks, and potential challenges surrounding this iconic structure. The genesis of the Three Gorges Dam project, ambition, and controversy. China realized in the late 20th century that the Yangtze River floods had killed thousands and caused enormous harm. A massive dam was proposed to capture river power and boost economic development. The planning and construction process of the Three Gorges Dam involved immense engineering challenges. Teams of experts worked tirelessly to overcome obstacles and ensure the realization of this ambitious project. Dam's construction required relocating over 1 million people, a massive undertaking that involved reshaping entire communities and raising questions about the displacement of local populations. Despite its noble intentions, the project faced considerable controversy. Environmentalists are worried about biodiversity loss and habitat disturbance in the Yangtze River basin. Dam's magnitude generated concerns about its stability and longevity. The reservoir's sedimentation reduced its capacity, making long-term flood management difficult. The Three Gorges Dam project has generated clean electricity and prevented floods, but its trade-offs and long-term effects have been debated. It highlights the challenges of balancing development, environmental protection, and social influence. A giant on shaky ground, unveiling the potential risks. The immense weight and water pressure exerted on the structure could amplify the impact of seismic events, potentially leading to structural damage or even catastrophic failure. Another risk lies in the vulnerability to water saturation and landslides. The weight of the reservoir, combined with heavy rainfall and erosion, poses a continuous challenge. If the dam's foundation becomes weakened or landslides occur, it could jeopardize the stability of the structure, putting millions of lives at risk downstream. The environmental impact is yet another concern. The dam has disrupted the Yangtze River flow, harming fish migration, sediment transport, and ecosystem health. This upheaval might harm aquatic species, the river environment, and residents. Sedimentation poses a significant risk to the dam's long-term functionality. As the river carries sediment downstream, it accumulates within the reservoir, reducing its storage capacity. If left unchecked, this sedimentation could hinder flood control efforts and impair the dam's ability to generate electricity effectively. It is important to note that the Three Gorges Dam, like any complex infrastructure, is subject to concrete fatigue. Over time, constant exposure to water and temperature changes can lead to cracks and deterioration in the dam's structure. Regular maintenance and inspection ensure its continued safety and operational efficiency. Earthquakes, the tectonic time bomb. Earthquakes threaten dam stability. Dam's location is prone to violent earthquakes. Earthquakes may destroy the dam due to its weight and water pressure. Even moderate quakes can put tremendous stress on the dam's structure. The shaking ground can cause cracks and compromise its integrity, raising concerns about the safety of millions of people living downstream. Scientists have estimated that the dam's construction has increased the region's seismicity. The reservoir's immense water load and alteration of natural geological processes have altered the stress distribution, potentially triggering more frequent and intense earthquakes. Engineers have incorporated various design features to mitigate the risks of withstanding seismic events. The dam is reinforced with resilient materials and flexible joints, allowing it to absorb and dissipate the energy generated during an earthquake. Continuous monitoring systems and early warning mechanisms are in place to detect seismic activity and initiate appropriate responses. However, the question remains, will these measures prevent a catastrophic failure in a powerful earthquake? The uncertainties surrounding seismic risks make it crucial to thoroughly understand the potential consequences and continuously evaluate the dam's safety. The uncertain future, challenges, and controversies. One of the key challenges lies in the dam's long-term functionality. Sedimentation, the gradual accumulation of sediment within the reservoir, threatens the dam's storage capacity and ability to control floods effectively. This ongoing issue necessitates constant monitoring and management to ensure the dam's operational efficiency. The structural integrity of the barrier is a matter of concern. Continuous exposure to water and temperature changes can lead to concrete fatigue, cracks, and potential vulnerabilities. Rigorous maintenance and inspection protocols are imperative to mitigate risks and ensure the structure's safety. Dam's social impact and displacement of local communities have also sparked controversy. The relocation of over 1 million people raised questions about the fairness and adequacy of compensation and the preservation of cultural heritage. The long-term societal consequences of such massive relocations continue to be debated. Dam's position is questioned by renewable energy and electricity generating changes. Large hydroelectric projects like the Three Gorges Dam are challenged due to technology and alternate energy sources. International concerns, the ripple effect beyond China's borders. The Three Gorges Dam is not just a domestic endeavor. Its impact extends beyond China. Downstream Yangtze River nations are a major problem. River flow, sedimentation, and ecological dynamics may affect adjacent countries. The altered flow of sediment downstream affects the river's ecology and the health and productivity of agricultural lands. The livelihoods of farmers and communities in countries downstream can be significantly influenced by the dam's operations and its impact on water resources and soil fertility. Dam reservoirs can affect the water supply for millions living along the river basin. The regulation of water flow and potential shifts in water availability can have social, economic, and environmental implications in the region. International cooperation and dialogue are crucial in addressing these concerns. It is essential to foster open communication and collaboration among countries sharing the Yangtze River to understand and mitigate the dam's transboundary impacts. By examining the international dimensions of the Three Gorges Dam, we gain a broader perspective on the complex web of interdependencies and the need for global cooperation in sustainable water management. Contingency plans. Is China prepared for the worst? China has addressed the hazards of the Three Gorges Dam, a gigantic infrastructure project. The dam is designed to resist floods and earthquakes. China has implemented comprehensive monitoring systems to assess the dam's performance and identify potential issues continuously. Advanced technologies, including real-time monitoring, satellite imaging, and early warning systems, provide valuable data to detect abnormalities and respond promptly. In a severe flood, the dam's flood control mechanisms, including opening spillways and adjusting the reservoir's water level, can mitigate the impact downstream. These actions protect life and the Yangtze River infrastructure. China's experience handling large-scale initiatives like the Sichuan earthquake response has taught disaster preparation and response. Ongoing monitoring, risk assessment, and collaborative efforts with international experts contribute to strengthening China's preparedness for any eventuality.